simulcasting on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope at the username Tiffany TLC Music. I do all my own music most weekdays between about 5:30 and 6:15 these days, Pacific time. Sometimes later. It takes me a second to be able to see who is hopping on. I'm trying to figure out why I can't hear any reverb. I don't know. Let's see. And also, why does it not say live? Hello, maybe Rick. Let's see what's going on here. I don't understand. Testing. I don't know. Hope my sound is okay. I don't know. Testing. I don't feel like I'm hearing reverb. That is weird. Very, very strange. Yeah, I really don't think I am. Anyway, hello, Chapin. So I'm not going to worry about it. I think I'm just going to I'm going to try this song, A Reason Why, which is a vocal looping song. And, well, I will find out soon enough if I'm hearing what's coming through the reverb. Hi, Molly. How are you doing? Molly, I don't hear reverb. Do you hear reverb? Do you remember what it used to sound like when I didn't have reverb? I just feel like I'm not hearing. Sounds good to you? How are you doing today? I feel like I'm kind of getting back to normal a little bit. Normal, and like the latest things going on with Trump are more kind of like low grade stress, like they always have been. It's like, oh, well, this is just the latest thing, but at least we have a potential for it ending in this case. So I feel like I'm getting back to normal more and more. Hi, 76 Skyhawk. Welcome. So I was thinking about doing the vocal looping song. I'm very curious to hear whether I'm even going to be able to hear Ableton. I don't hear it. So I am not hearing the reverb. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me see if I flip this around. If it changes anything. It does not. Oh. Let me try something. You're doing pretty good. Yay. You do hear reverb. You hear no reverb. You hear reverb. No reverb. No reverb. Okay. Let me try something, even though it may lead to some circular stuff. We're going to try something here. Yeah, that's leading. I can hear it now. Okay, so I don't know what is going on. When I go like this, can you hear reverb? I know, right? So I'm wondering if you can hear reverb right now. Hi, Safety First. And I'm also wondering if you hear any kind of echo, but do you hear reverb right now? It's very strange. I guess I won't be able to do my song. I had been hoping to do my looping song. Very strange. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just accept that I don't have reverb. Ugh, I don't understand. My choice is either hearing an echo, like not reverb echo, but just like a full echo. Safety First, also James, how are you doing? Or hearing no reverb and no echo, and I don't know why. I'm very confused. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. No, you heard no reverb. Interesting. I have an idea. I wonder if is, okay, now I don't hear an echo. But the question is, now do you hear reverb? No reverb, no echo. But now I fixed it so that I can hear my reverb. I can hear my reverb, but I don't hear an echo. And when I talk about echo, I mean, I say something and then like 10 seconds later, not anymore, but I am hearing reverb. And I'm wondering if at this point you're hearing reverb. Sorry to keep doing this, but if you aren't, then I won't be able to do my looping song, because if you're not hearing reverb, then that means you're also not hearing other things. Very, very odd. Okay, well, here, let me do another test. So I'm gonna do the first bar of the looping song and see if you can hear it looping or not. You don't hear reverb. And normally you do, I'm assuming. That's sad. Sad. It sounds clear. I mean, that's good, but so let's do a test. I won't belabor this too long, but I would love to do my looping song. So I'm going to try to see if we can hear this loop, because maybe the reverb is a little more unclear, then you would not be able to miss this. Weird things are happening. Ooh. So we're going to try this. I'm going to see if this works. If it doesn't, then we'll give up for today and I'll try to resolve it tomorrow. Okay. Ooh. 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 Do you hear that? Do you hear that playing back and then it starts again? Or is it just in my ear only? And then it goes again. You're hearing that, Molly? Sorry to be doing this. This will be it, I swear. Ooh, it's like that. Ooh, like playing back what I sang. You don't hear it. Poo-poo. Okay, we're gonna give up. That's too bad. So weirdness is occurring. It's official. All right, I'm not going to try to do that. I am just going to sing a song, and we will just accept that something funky is happening. I do not know what. Let's just sing an ordinary song without reverb. So I can hear the reverb. I'm sorry, you guys can't hear the reverb. So I'm thinking, when in doubt, well, I can't do a reason why, obviously. Maybe I'll do income inequality and when in doubt, wait. I might also do my boys. Who knows? Technology. You can't live with it. Can't live without it. All right. So I'm going to do, it's always something. It seems like it's always something. All right. Income inequality. I'm tempted to turn off the reverb for myself, because if I can hear it and you can't, that's probably going to affect the way I sing, in a way that I think I'm sounding one way, but you don't hear it. So I'm tempted to, I'll hit mute on this. And I don't think it'll affect, I don't think it'll affect anything else, but boy, it sounds quite plain. All right. That's okay. That's how I used to do it all the time. We'll get it working again. Right. Income inequality, a serious concern, often overlooked, and I think it's really causing a lot of strife right now with with COVID. I think it's causing a lot of extra inequality and suffering. By contrast, having that contrast between what people are going through at one end of the inequality spectrum versus the other. And we leave it as it is at our peril, the peril to all of us. Let's see. Oh, I need the third fret, not the second fret. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with better public health from A to Z. For income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. By nearly every measure we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy, all are better off we see, even the most wealthy. For income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer, really create higher quality with greater ingenuity. For income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade, punished so it will obey. People are the same, we know today. For income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. It's not about what he deserves. There's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, very near the solution is recovery. Help to be all we can be. For income equality can set us all free. explosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely on without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need for income equality. Can set us all free. Can't wait to get reverb back. Still fun to do. Molly, something that you'll be interested in, I think. I know you found the link to the. I'm assuming you found the link to, or maybe you didn't. Anyway, when I first went on to the Biden-Harris thing to find out what next, I found a link to Ossoff's campaign volunteering. Thank you. And Warnock's campaign separate. And I went and I followed both, and Warnock had no volunteering things that I could see. But Ossoff had 3-hour calling shifts just for his campaign. And I was like, ooh, wow, that's a big chunk of time. I really like how Biden-Harris worked, where you did a training and then it was pretty much whenever you wanted. So I was sort of stymied. And then I saw the Fair Fight Action thing that was 3 hours, but you could stay as long or short as you wanted. It was explicit about that, and it said when you get on the training, it would be either you could choose either texting or calling or both. And unfortunately, they only had the weekends scheduled. There were only weekend dates, so I picked Saturday at 9 a.m., which I'm not too excited about. It's kind of early for me on a Saturday. But I picked that, and then today I woke up and I thought, I'm going to double check the Warnock and Ossoff websites because I have a feeling things are changing by the day. Sure enough, Warnock had training a couple hours all day long starting at 6 a.m. Pacific time. So at the time, it was like 5 minutes to 9 my time, and I was cooking breakfast, and I thought, I'm just going to hop on. It says it's to make calls, but it's got to start with the training. So I hopped on, and it was like an hour and a half. And sure enough, it started with the training, a different dialer, hubdialer.com or something. Kind of Dem Dialer and Dem Dialer Jr. And hey, TJ, yeah, the stream was horrible. My speed, something had happened to my internet speed. It was just completely butchered. When I did an internet test, it was like 7 megabytes per second upload and like similar download, whereas right now it's like 200 up and 200 down, so a little bit better. Unfortunately, my reverb is gone. Some other technology problem. It's always something. But I was so bummed that I didn't get to connect with you later because I redid the stream later, TJ, and it was totally I really wanted to connect with you around the election, and I know you couldn't hear me. I saw your comments, but it is so exciting that we are we're still dealing with scary stuff, but I'm realizing that at least there's some hope that we will stop dealing with scary stuff. Whereas before it was like there was no hope that it would ever end. No guarantee, no hope at all. So now that we've, at least achieved, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you came back on. Yeah, I volunteered my butt off. So did Molly on here, and it really felt like I gave it my all, and it was still a little discouraging how many people voted the other way. And there was definitely food for thought. Like, wow, we just have so much work to do to bridge the gap, to come to terms with each other. But it was still very, very cool. Anyway, Molly, I hope you caught everything I was saying about Molly and I are looking into volunteering again, and I just signed up for Fair Fight Action, which is Stacey Abrams' organization. She's doing coordinating, volunteering, calling, texting, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday trainings, and then similarly, I don't know. I'm seeing my Periscope is saying lost connection. I think I'm broadcasting fine, but I hope you're still hearing it fine over there on Twitch. I'm wondering if Molly's able to, because Periscope sometimes is funky, and right now when I'm watching it, it's not so good. They're gonna have to drag Trump out of the White House. I know. I'm concerned about him. My latest extreme concern, well, high concern level, is the GSA person not approving funds. Yeah, I know, Mini Speeder. I know. I think you're right. I think there's a lot of it's kind of like people coming off of a cult, you know. I think it sometimes takes something dramatic, and then you start to see, oh my gosh, you see everything in the light of, wow, I was really duped. I hope so. I hope a decent number of people come to that place. Hi, James. Anyway, yeah, check it out. Yeah, check it out, Molly. Yeah, so there's Fair Fight Action, which seems to only have trainings on the weekends, but they do calls and texts for both campaigns, presumably. So that, to me, if that works out, that's all in one and a little more efficient than me trying to learn how Warnock does it and how Ossoff does it and do both separate trainings. Yeah, I know, TJ, and we're not quite out of it, you know. They're digging up the lawn around the White House. I have not been on the news today. Pray tell, what are you referencing? You mean like for gun turrets or something to like, or what am I thinking of, like in World War I, where they would dig trenches? Is that what you're saying? Are you joking? Are they seriously digging up the lawn? Oh my God. Anyway, it's really, we're not out of the woods yet. I have to think that the GSA person, I don't know if you guys heard about that, but what? They're digging a moat. Oh my God. The GSA person is supposed to be this person who kind of governs releasing funds for the transition when the victor is clear or whatever. I'm sure there's legislation on that. And so I take it the Biden team is kind of coming to the mind of like, wow, we might have to. I think you might be right, TJ. You know, I heard people describe the removal of all these heads of security agencies as the decapitation of the security of our country. And they've always described these transitional times as risky times. You know, I don't know what they really quite envision possibly happening. Probably water or sewer lines. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. I see. I gotcha. So they are actually digging up the lawn, but it's probably just maintenance of some kind, right? Let's hope. Anyway, what concerns me the most right now is that the GSA is not releasing funds that they're supposed to when the outcome is clear. But if there's legislation that says they're supposed to do that, then I'm hoping Biden is going to be filing a lawsuit to say because they have to act at least reasonably under the law when applying a law. Your interpretation has to at least be reasonable. That's the bare minimum in legal interpretation. And so really, I'm guessing they could make a strong case that saying the election outcome is uncertain is not a reasonable conclusion right now. So I'm hoping he can file a lawsuit and get that, at least get the transition funds released. Because right now they're saying, no, you're not going to get any funds to transfer. You're not going to get any office space, and you're not going to get any access to agencies. And people are saying, oh my gosh, that is really, there was some report done that the 37-day delay between the election and Al Gore conceding by itself was considered to be a real a damage during the whole 9/11 situation. Yeah. Is that even the right timing? How could that be the right timing? They did say 9/11, but that doesn't quite right. Yeah, there's a I really think he's a very deeply scarred person. I've seen a lot of the stuff, the discussions by his niece and other things. We do have an epidemic in our country in our society being extremely competitive and being focused on our value, our intrinsic worth is dependent on being right and winning. And I think people can fall in a different place on the spectrum of how much they truly take that to heart. And he's way over here. And he really, truly is terrified of admitting that he hasn't won, or, it's sad. I feel sad about that. Also, I think he's very afraid of all the litigation and, prosecution that might be headed his way, that already is sort of headed his way, and what that would mean if he wasn't president. Debts that are due. I mean, there may be very pragmatic fears he has, and he's just literally desperate to keep the office. I don't know what it is, but it can't be fun to be him internally, That's a really alienated way to live, I know. I wonder if anybody really is. I had heard on the news that even his son-in-law and his daughter and his wife had all encouraged him to concede. But it was reported with some amount of conviction. So I don't know if that's really true. Wow, that's pretty intense. But I believe he has this image that he wants to have his next phase of his career. Right, Molly, yeah. His next phase of his career be about kind of the brand of like complaining the election was stolen from me. And he has to go through all these motions to make that a legitimate basis for his next sort of media life. None of that is okay with anybody. But I am just trying to understand what would push somebody, all the things that would push somebody into doing things like that. It's just so, it's really disheartening. And I am realizing, yes, it sucks. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's disheartening. And we've been dealing with disheartening, scary, distressing over and over and over and over and over again for the last 4 years. This time around, it's actually better because like I said, there is hope that it will end. There is legit good reason to hope that it will end. Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. I didn't even realize you were here. I'm sorry. I didn't see that you were here. I'm sorry. So glad you're here, and so sorry you won't be able to stay. I do want to just send you big hug, happy vibes that we won. Hopefully we can actually enact that with how the administration's behaving, but yay for that. Thanks for hopping in, Carrie. Sorry the connection's bad. All right, guys, it's pretty late. Wowzers. Let's do my boys, and then when in doubt, wait. I really wanted to do a reason why. I really wanted to do that, but I'm having some technology problem that is preventing you guys from hearing my reverb or my loops or anything. It just seems like it's always something. All right, so let's do my boys. And I will try tomorrow to see it. Well, it may not happen tomorrow, but at least Thursday I will try to get this fixed, if not tomorrow. Yeah. He is, yeah. What a way to live, huh? I would not want to be in his shoes. Oh my gosh. The puppy got a hold of my pick today, and he actually, I didn't think it was damaged, but it looks like it has a indentation. Thankfully, I saw it in time to get it out of his mouth, but not in time to prevent it from being indented. I'm breaking up a lot now. All right, I'm going to do an internet speed test, guys. Let's see. Internet speed test. Maybe it's been changing over the course. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Now my speed is really low. What the heck? Wow. Super slow download, super slow upload. All right, guys. I guess I'll have to go. Lou is typing. Let me see. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna type in, internet speed suddenly slow. I'll try to fix for tomorrow. So I'm going to have to sign off because this is not going to work, obviously, if it's super slow. No, I'm not sharing a line. There's really no good reason at all for it to be doing this. We just massively increased our speed. There's something wrong. And it was super fast when I hopped on. It's not, we don't have cable. It's hard to explain, but so I'm going to send this message off. But thanks for hopping in, guys. I'm going to try to work on this for tomorrow. Certainly by week's end, hopefully have this fixed and the reverb working. I don't think so, Molly. I mean, our internet speed is so fast that we've been able to have multiple people doing high def video games. And now we recently like tripled or quadrupled it. But right now it's super, super slow. I did an internet speed test and it's way slower than it's supposed to be, but I'll look into it. Okay. Thanks, Carrie. Darn. Aw, I know. I'm sad. I'm really sad. Poo-poo. I'm going to just try testing it one more time. I tested it before I got on because I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to run into this. Oh, well, now it's still pretty slow. It's faster, though. It's way faster. Wow. It's way faster on the download now. The upload, though. Oh, the upload's is faster? Boy, I'll tell you, I get a lot of variability. What the heck? Oh, man, guys. Well, should I try another song? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could try. You're welcome, Molly. I don't know. I could try. Wow, I have a large number of people on too. Darn. All right. You know what? I'm tempted to try. No, my upload is way too slow right now. All right. I'll try to fix it for tomorrow, guys. Big hug. Sorry. Darn it. Not happy. I see you're typing, Molly.